What is up, you guys? It is your boy John here from Puma Plow. Welcome back to another On the Farm. How's everybody doing? Thanks for clicking on the video and welcome to probably the hottest day so far this year at the farm. There's bugs everywhere too. Welcome to the really hot day here at the farm. It's supposed to be about 96 degrees today with all the humidity and all that fun stuff. So the first thing I'm actually going to do is cut back to last Sunday where we put the sprayer on the tractor, the Power King 1614. It is time to spray the rye and to spray the jungle we call a garden behind us. As you guys know, we don't have enough time. We didn't have enough time this spring to put in a garden, so we're not going to be doing so, but we're gonna spray the garden / work the garden probably all year, and that's pretty much just that. So let's get to spraying. We got to mix up our spray first and then head over to, well, I might start here in the garden. I don't know. I'm gonna start somewhere. Let's get to it. You guys might be saying, John, you didn't check the oil. It's the first time you've had the tractor out all year and you didn't check the oil. Do you know what? I have a dirt floor. I can see if it's been leaking oil, and it has not been leaking oil. So therefore, we're good. Should I check the oil? Probably. Am I going to? Probably. You guys recall in the Power King 1614, we have the A-frame back here. That A-frame on the 3-point hitch needs to come off. We're going to put our carrier on here. The carrier's back in the other shed, so we'll have to go get that. So first things first, we're going to take the A-frame off.
Oh yeah. Wow. Good God. Well, I found pictures when I was looking through the photos the other day. There's pictures of this thing brand new.
No shit.
Yeah, I mean, you can see it in the background. Not really pictures taken of it per se.
Right.
But in the background.
Yeah.
I was like, it's cool. Had the sides on and everything.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, man, we've never done that. Only one time, I think.
When we built it.
Your side first.
Now we're gonna put this top link out of the way.
True. Better pull that up real soon. Pins, all pins are on the seat. You can let go of it. It's fine. Remember the way we made it, you need to do your chain pin. Now you're...
I gotta get this pin through first.
Oh, it's not through?
There we go.
Okay. No, stop. Yours is hanging off the chain. Other chain. Off of this adjuster, on the bottom of the adjuster.
Oh.
That's your pin, but remember you gotta do this. You get it?
I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
Pin's jumping, okay.
So that pin's mine. One of the pins over here. I'd say the big pin's mine over here.
This pin goes here?
No.
This pin?
Yep.
Where's that pin go?
Over here.
Oh, for your chain. Gotcha.
Swing chain.
All right, so there you guys can see it. Carrier is now on. We made this carrier. We cut all their steel frame underneath. We cut all of it, and Dad's boss welded it up for us back in the day. And then, of course, we made the wood to go on top. It does have sides. We've only ever had them on, I think, one time. So, not a big deal there. But 3-point hitch carrier for the Power King 1614. All right, guys, there you go. Our Fimco. It's an ATV sprayer, actually, with, I think it's a 12-foot boom. Something like that. That's what this part is here. On the back, that's our boom. all hooked up, ready to go. It's a 25-gallon sprayer, and I suppose I should go put some water in it just to test it out, run it. First time we've had it out all year, so maybe we'll go do that. Alright, you guys, 25-gallon Fimco sprayer. We're filled up on the Power King 1614. And I do have the sunshade on today because it is obnoxiously hot. One thing you must do on days like today, or at least I like to do, is carry a bottle of water around with me. That's not what that hole in the tractor is meant for. That's actually meant for a second gearbox. If you were going to run a rototiller on this thing back in the day, you'd have 2 gearboxes so you could go super, super slow. But we don't have that, so there's just a conveniently placed hole there that works for a bottle of water. So let's get out in the garden and do a little pre-check, and then we'll get to spraying the rye. Alright, so now that we're here in the garden, we're going to unfold the booms. So conveniently spring-loaded and folded and all that fun stuff. Alright, so before we get going actually spraying, we want to do just a final check on our nozzles. Make sure our nozzles are all spraying correctly and stuff. So we will adjust it here so that instead of recirculating, it goes to the boom, and then we'll turn it on. And we just want to look at our nozzles real quick. Make sure that our spray pattern looks good. And we're looking pretty solid, so we're going to call it good. So we accomplished 2 things there. 1, we got the water out of the system and actually got to round up. And 2, we checked all of our nozzles. I did check them the other day, but hey, never hurts to check them twice. Now, if you guys recall, hopefully you guys can hear me, but if you recall, we measured this rye to be about 65 inches tall. That was a week and a day ago, so it's definitely taller now. I'm gonna go in 2nd gear, honestly about an idle, maybe a little bit more, and use the booms to spray. So you're nothing really to see behind me. I'll set you guys on the hood and just let you watch me run down the rye as we get going here. It's gonna be a whole thing. Just saying, let's get do it. And yes, in case you guys are wondering, it is incredibly difficult to see what I'm doing. As you guys can probably tell. Good thing is with that boom, you can kind of see where it's laying it out. I am trying to spray it pretty heavy, that's why I'm going so slow. I'm almost out in the yard right now. I gotta be careful here. I'm gonna put you guys back down. This is by far the tallest rye that we've ever sprayed here on the farm we've ever had. I'm looking out, I mean, eye level with some of it. That's crazy. Absolutely insane how tall this rye is right now. Boy, and you talk about hot. It is hot out here in this rye field right now. Now this corn that I'm spraying right next to is Roundup ready. However, if I, rather not get spray on their corn, just cause kind of thing, because my boom sits too low. And if I hit the corn, I'll probably break it off. So I'd rather not do that. Alright guys, there we go, one patch of rye, all sprayed. Hopefully I got it all. Hopefully I didn't have too many skippers. And off to the garden now. Alright, I'm in the horrible garden now with all the weeds and crap here, and I'm going to go ahead and spray this. And yeah, let's get to it. So I just wanted to stop here for a second and show you guys. This is where the pumpkins were last year, and we fought the weeds and fought the weeds. But clearly you guys can see we lost the battle last year because of all the weed seed that was in the ground. My goodness gracious. So the theory is we're gonna let this ground rest for a little while because we think we had a fungus in it from the pumpkin. We wanted to get something else planted in there this spring. I don't know, like an oat maybe, or something like that, but we just never got around to it. I doubt we're gonna plant anything here this summer, but we wanted to do something just to kind of have something grow here to help keep the weeds down. The farmers over here, kind of behind me, this strip here was pumpkins last year too. They did plant that in corn. We wanted them to plant this spot here too, but they chose not to, which is fine. there you guys go. The rye is sprayed, the garden is now sprayed, and the only other thing that we're going to do down here today is cut the grass. So I'm not going to film that again. For this on the farm video, thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day, and as always, toodles.